My goal at this point is to shock you. So I want to come in with a color that you might not expect and throw it on the background, and we'll see what happens. So I'm coming in with cadmium orange, believe it or not. And I'm just going to lay this in lightly. And remember, even when it comes to color, I like to just suggest. I will leave lots of broken lines in my color, just the same as in my sketches. All right. Now I need to get my brush and some water here, and I'm going to come in with a palette knife and lay this in. Leaving broken lines of color as well, with the blues with the orange. I am nothing if not consistent with my crazy. Consistent with my crazy. All right. Now I am hoping that we can just bring this home now and finish it up, and then take a couple of close-up stills so you can see the finished product. All right, I'm going to come in and begin to knock all this brightness back ever so slightly. I'm coming over it with some Titan Buff, just straight out of the jar. When I work with acrylics, that tends to be how I roll, is just right straight out of the jar. And if you could see, maybe I'll do a close-up still of my easel. Oh my word, this thing is covered in paint. It's ridiculous, but it makes me happy. I love it. The more splotches and blobs of paint I get on it, the happier I am. Okay, I need to step into the frame, I think. I'm very sorry. What I'm going to do is come in with the palette knife and fine-tune some of these areas around the left side of the neck and the top of the head. All right, I need a little more of the Titan Buff on this side. Clean up some of these edges. Start pulling them in just a little tighter, bringing everything into focus. Sorry for the sing-song. I don't know if I'll ever lose that. I hope you love me anyway. It's really a way for my brain, I think, at the rate of a sloth. If you've seen the sloth on the newest Disney animated, that's me. I'm sloth. I think slowly, and so I kind of lapse into the sing-song so that I can stay a step ahead in my own process and be able to communicate exactly what it is that I'm doing without losing my train of thought. All right. I think I want to come in underneath her shoulders, just here into the bottom, and bring all of this that I put around her, I want to bring it into the bottom, kind of vignette her in acrylic. Does that sound good? Let's do it. I say yes, and you really can't answer me back, so there is not a thing you can do about it. except tell me where the heck I put the cadmium orange. Here it is. And then blend this out to make some of this above look like some of it below. Okay. What I want to do last but not least is remember what I told you about color. When I used the red violet on the upper lip, then I borrowed a little bit of it to suggest it in the eyebrows and in the eye line. I came in with some pretty shocking yellow in the hair. Don't know why I really did that, but I did. And so what I want to do, that yellow you don't find anywhere else but the hair. So I want to just put it someplace else. I want to weave it into the her background, just a little, and then I'm going to flip-flop that. I had also put that shocking orange. It's underneath the layers of the ultramarine blue, which if you'll remember the blue, it doesn't stand out to you, but there is blue in her shadow. Some of this cadmium orange, and then I'm going to bring it into the form. And I know you're thinking, why? Don't do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, but where? Come in here with it. Maybe over here. Maybe just in the corner of her eye. I know it's strange, but... And then leave a few more parts of it in the background. And I realize my voice is dropping off here, but the deeper in thought I go, the less I'm able to speak. So, fine-tuning the hair. Remember, these are kind of my favorite areas to emphasize here without covering up the orange. All right. I'll come in with some graphite because we are okay with this side of the face being in a deeper shadow, and I am okay with my marks being super loose. Compensate on this side just ever so slightly. Okay. I'm never completely happy with it. But for the most part, even as you hear me rummage around in my drawers here full of my supplies, okay, thank you so much for spending just a little while here with me today, or actually a really long time. I hope I didn't bore you to tears. Now I'm going to finish up with just a couple of still shots of the finished page. Thank you.